Hi everyone, this is my first proper vlog. First of all, I'm going to apologise for the sound. I'm using my laptop webcam and it is shockingly awful for the microphone. It's crap. Basically, this is just going to be a really quick introduction to me and what you can maybe expect from my vlogs in the future. My name's Jamie. I'm 24 years old. I have a son, Dylan, who will be 3 in September. Yeah, he has been diagnosed as autistic, and we are currently going through the process of getting him the right plan to support him and his needs. We're going through all these various different teams, loads and loads of assessments coming out of my ears, but yeah, we're doing really good. Since we've had the diagnosis, things have been looking up. As anyone with a child with autism will tell you, the worst part is the diagnosis, because people either aren't listened to, or it can be a fight basically, and no matter what you think or what you know, you still feel like as a parent it's your fault. So once you have that diagnosis, it's a massive weight off your shoulder. So that's little Dylan, and he's great, he's awesome, he's brilliant. We live on the Isle of Wight, which is a tiny little island off the south coast of England, and in the summer I wouldn't change it for the world, but in the winter I want to, it's awful here. The whole place shuts down because it's tourist orientated, and there's nothing to do here in terms of opportunities, jobs and careers, and even property now. It's crap, and it's not getting any better, it's getting worse. So I will be looking, or I am looking, to move away within the next year. I'm not too sure where yet, but yeah, but in the summer it is beautiful and I wouldn't change it for the world, but it's not enough when you can't get a job. I used to be a nurse before I had my son, and yeah, there's absolutely no way in hell I can go back to work at the moment because there just are no jobs. Well, there are jobs, but they're always on temporary contracts, and when you're raising a child, that's no good. So yeah, what else about me? I'm into my films. I like films. I'm really into alternative films and film noir. I really like. I'm also a big Clint Eastwood fan. Yeah. Also, if you don't like Jurassic Park, we're not going to get on. I'm a massive dinosaur nerd, also a space nerd as well. But dinosaurs, if you're not into that, then that's fine. But we probably won't get on if you don't like Jurassic Park. Saying that, the third one, we can forget that ever existed. That's fine. I'm really into my gaming. I'm a bit of a games nerd. Massive Metal Gear fan. My favourite Snake would be Naked Snake or Big Boss. Yeah, love my games. What else? Oh, I've also recently lost a hell of a lot of weight, so I will be looking, if anyone's got any good recommendations for fitness vlogs or weight loss vlogs or things like that. Even though I'm not quite finished with my weight loss, but the plan that I was on, I lost 4 stone, or about 4 stone, almost 4 stone, which is a lot of weight. I don't know what that relates to in pounds, but it's a lot. And I did it all on the Cambridge weight plan, and it it's amazing. It changed my life. It's given me my life back. Um, yeah, it's a really really hardcore diet, and unless you're in real trouble, don't do it, because you have to be so strong to keep to it. And you will probably cheat. Everyone cheats, but with this diet, cheating, you can't get away with it. You really can't, because it all works on. It's a very low calorie diet, meal replacement, and I know some people would argue that it's not healthy, but compared to what I was eating and how I was trying to lose weight before, it worked for me, and it was incredibly healthy compared to what I was doing. And it was actually my doctor that recommended it to me, because I was seeing him about my weight and why I couldn't lose weight no matter what I tried. I tried Weight Watchers, Slimming World, um, all sorts, but I was always cheating, and it's just on those diets it's so easy to cheat. And when I said to my doctor that I was thinking about going on the Cambridge weight plan, he said, do it, go for it. You have my full permission to go for it. It is an amazing diet. And it really, really is. It changed my life. Um, Saying that, since I have been off the diet, I haven't been on the scales, but I have probably put a little bit of weight back on, because I've missed food. I am a massive, massive lover of food, and being without it for so long, and it was over Christmas as well, even though I allowed myself to come off for Christmas, and I planned some breaks in between, like if I was going away to see my friends up the country, or if it was a party and I'd be drinking. You cannot drink on this diet, end of, not even a sip, because it can endanger your life basically, because you're in ketosis, and without those carbs or something substantial in you even, you're in trouble. You've got to be really really dumb to do that. So yeah, but if I can do it, anyone can do it. Seriously, it is so hardcore, and I'm really really, it's probably the biggest thing I've ever done really. um, I knew I had a weight problem for a long time, but it was time to get serious, and it worked for me. So if you are stuck in a diet rut and nothing is working, and you are ready now for the most hardcore change of your life, then Cambridge Weight Plan is amazing. It's absolutely brilliant. Um, people will argue that it's expensive as well, but for me it was actually cheaper. Even though I was also buying food for my son, it still worked out cheaper than what I was spending on a weekly shop anyway. So it can be a lifesaver. You know, I was really sick with being overweight, and I wasn't getting out of the house. I was in a cave in my house, and I wouldn't socialise. I wouldn't want to do anything because I was just so ashamed. And you know, compared with this time last year, I'm half the size and feel absolutely amazing compared to what I was socially as well. So I really, really recommend that. Speaking of fitness, I have to do a shout out to a family vlogger who I've been watching for a while now, and unfortunately he's going to have to slow down with his vlogging and only be able to do it like once a week or something, and I hope you do. Um, but yeah, so a massive hey to John and Sarah and Adaya and Gabriel. I love your videos, and your family, all of you are gorgeous, and you're brilliant, and you have inspired me to start vlogging again. So thank you so much. Yeah, I think that's about it. If you have any ideas on what you want me to talk about or anything, then please message me or something through YouTube, or leave a comment. Yeah, and I'll try and be interesting. That's going to be the worst bit, is finding something to talk about, because I don't have much of an exciting life. But yeah, hopefully this is the start of something good. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you again soon. Bye bye.